to write a beautiful book called Life's Clues, Unlocking the Lessons
These
to a
teachers,
Successful Life. It's a simple idea that makes us stop and think about how we want to conduct ourselves.
These teachers are taking the parents' job of communicating with their parent or our kids.
Please welcome Angela Santamera to the James Dean podcast.
This school district, Westminster School District, is silencing my voice. And they're using the children's money. Whatever money they're getting is not going to the children at all. It's going to the people that are benefiting off of them. Classified school employees. We are classified champs. Giving a huge shout out to our amazing classified employees of Westminster School District. The sensational classified superstar staff keep Westminster School District shining bright. Thanks for making magic happen behind the scenes. We recognize your outstanding dedication to keep our schools running smoothly. We appreciate all you do. They lie. They are benefiting off of the human sex trafficking.
You can read it all in one sitting, or you can break it up into chapters. It really is inspirational. It just puts a smile on your face, and you feel good.
Look at, there's nobody there.
That we're all in this together.
There's nobody there.
And you want to help people know those little life clues.
Look at all that money being wasted.
There was something I didn't want was this another huge book that's on my side table that I
in the PTA, like,
so busy. So
what pissed me off, my offspring, remember the pandemic when we went to go get free food? Don't forget that one of the times we only got ketchup. They only gave us ketchup packets.
What kinds of positive things that we should be saying to ourselves, like that I like you just the way
there
you
were
are,
kids that were hungry.
Inspiration from Fred Rogers, of course, and also the idea that
it really pissed me off what the school district did around the pandemic. Now these fuckers now want to forget about this. What about the pandemic? None of these schools fucking cared about your family at all. And they rushed the schools back in. The pandemic was real over fast because they wanted money. They wanted your kids.
They've got so much going on in their brains, and when they're little, you're like, slow down, use your words, so it's kind of...
And too, Trump is very heavily involved in the school district.
You gotta take a moment and then, collect yourself.
Because of voting.
And I find that if we do that, just that one little exercise can
he says, you did steal from
on track.
Read for you the exchange between Todd Blanche and Michael Cohen. So you only gave him $20,000 and you took $30,000. Blanche, you stole from the Trump organization, right? Cohen says, yes, sir. Blanche goes on later on. He says, you did steal from the Trump organization based upon the expected reimbursement, correct? And he says, yes, sir. So again, that is breaking it out because essentially they walked through what it is.
Okay. Anyone else, and we just forget that. And so I think it's really a reminder, especially.
Let me go to
years that have been so
this is what pissed me off because of the
positive, and how do we find the joy and then pass that on? Because science tells us and research tells us that the more we do it and the more we pass it on, there's a kindness loop, and that it comes back to you.
Yes.
Which, of course, to me believes that we can change the world that way.
I believe that too. I mean, I think if everyone practiced that, do a kind thing, one kind thing a day to
Xavier,
somebody else, somebody's going to do it for the next person. Mr. Rogers is obviously a
Xavier
mentor,
Nguyen.
and he is someone that you quote a lot. I feel the same way. One of my favorite
trying to
quotes
find
is
his because
right?
he said I wanted to quote him on the
you don't know what to do, look for the helpers. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a first responder, a firefighter, a police officer. I think that's just a broader meaning of find someone that can help change your day if you need that.
Well, exactly. And it's looking for the positive in all situations. And it doesn't help, meaning when there's a big traumatic event, if that event is happening, but our view of that event and the way in which we can help and cope and be one with how to make things a little bit better is to find those helpers, is to look for that light. And
the teachers have they shouldn't be in these kids' lives.
That change.
They're narcissists.
To help us and help our brain, and so that really is such an important strategy and something to remember, because of course there's something awful going on, but look at the doctor that's trying to help you and understand you. Look at the, you know,
This is my sister. This is my sister who is saying about schizophrenia. Numbers, you're saying you've been talking to dead Hitler and Reagan. Please understand that these are just thoughts in your head. You are not well, Tina. You are paranoid and hearing voices. You might have schizophrenia. This is not you. You are not acting like yourself. All the trauma and stress that you have experienced caused something in your brain.
You know, I wish that was the case for everything, right? But no, we work so
Really,
hard
Stephanie?
all the time. You know, I was always
Really.
around kids. I was a camp counselor, I was a babysitter, my little
You and
brother
Michelle
was 14,
did this.
and so it was kind of a natural for me to study child developmental psychology. And I got my master's in that, and then also was infatuated with
Notes,
media, right? So
blackout notes. You can't do spell on people, then tell everyone that it's a god when you are playing God behind their backs. Nope, not this time. Time's up. These people who are calling out are going to church.